I wanted to ask you about Indebted.
Yes.
Because, by the way, I tried to watch it last night. It's not available. But I wanted to ask you because, and for those that don't know, it went one season right around COVID, right? Like, and then it got canceled. But you were a series regular. Mm-hmm. You achieved what I consider, the pinnacle. Everyone wants a TV show, right? To be a series regular. To me, that's the goal. Matt Jones disagreed with me last night. But to me, it's like you want to do a series regular for like 6 seasons and then never work again. But I realize the pay is a little different now. But that's like the dream, I feel like, right?
Yeah.
So
especially with the security.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And it's like a great schedule or whatever. What was that like? Like you got there, you got a taste of that. I don't know if that's your dream or whatever, but like it's a big step to become a series regular on a network TV show.
Yeah. And I had actually already done, that wasn't the first time.
Oh.
But I did a show called Hindsight on VH1.
Oh.
That, yeah. It's actually a great show.
Also, VH1, great reference.
Yeah. It was, all of these networks had like a moment in time. They were like, oh, we're going to make legit shows. Yeah. And I think this is kind of like the only one that VH1 made, but it was actually a great show.
How many episodes did you
do? Whatever the season was, like 10.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then you did it twice. Great. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done some pilots and stuff too, but 2, I guess, seasons where I'm like working as a series regular. But it was interesting on Indebted because that was the first time I'd done it on a multicam. And you think like, oh, people are like, oh my God, the hours are incredible.
That's what I just said. Yeah. Right. They're not. Oh.
I mean, the thing is like, you're not going to shoot a 16 or 18 hour day, which like happens on single camera shows, right, for sure. And when that happens, you are like, what am I doing with my life? Like that's so crazy. But you typically, unless you're like number one, you get a lot of days off too. On multicams, you don't get any days off. You are working basically every day from 9 to 6 or whatever, which then when you're commuting from the east side to Culver City, we were shooting at Sony, that meant like an hour and a half commute both ways. So I was working every day from like, 7:30 or whatever.
That's where you need your assistant to drive you.
Yes. So it was like, it felt like it was like a 6 a.m. to an 8 p.m. job. Okay. So it was, which look, I understand a lot of people do that all the time, but it was a lot, and this was amazing. I would love to do this again, but it's very high pressure. It really does. A multicam sort of like melds theater and TV because it's so much live performance. We were performing for a live audience on Fridays. So throughout the week, it would be like the table read. It would be like the studio table read, the network table read. Then it would be the production run through, the studio run through, the network run through. And all of those are like big adrenalized performance opportunities where you are very well aware of the fact that like if you don't land a joke, if you don't land a moment, if you're off your game, it will get cut. And your lines will be given to someone else, the scene will be cut, whatever. You are like fighting for your, presence. So it was really it was just really intense from a work standpoint, and I also loved every second of it. Yeah. It was really hard, and I loved it, but it wasn't like easy.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't expect it to be easy. Yeah. I wasn't trying to say that. My question, I guess, was like, when you get that, are you grateful that you got the opportunity, or are you really bummed that you only got one season? I guess is where I was going with that. It's like...
No, I'm so grateful I had the opportunity. I am also bummed.
Right, you can be both.
Yeah, I'm also bummed that it didn't go, which was, I really think, in that case, a matter of timing. It was airing as COVID was hitting. It was like, oh, God. No, I mean, sorry, but like with the state of the industry now, and as it's been for the last at least 5 years, if not 10, I feel grateful anytime I'm working. Yeah. I really do. And I have no expectation of something going for a second season. Never.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, no, I just have been burned too many times.
It's just such a bummer because like hearing that, it's like, and I told this to Matt, I'm like, when I see somebody that's so far ahead of where I'm at and they're just like not necessarily optimistic, it's like, what is that? Where does that leave me?
It's not that I'm not optimistic. It's just that I think it has changed, the look of it and what success looks like. It's just those 90s sitcoms or early aught sitcoms that ran for 7 seasons. It's just like that now is like truly like needle in a haystack. It's one in a bazillion, you know? So I have no expectation of that anymore. Whereas I feel like it used to be like there was an expectation that, or a reasonable expectation that the show, if it did well, would run for a couple seasons. Even that now. But I feel like that's why everyone is diversifying and doing other stuff, and also like work podcasts, working in other ways to sort of like build a career.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild. You have to almost be a multi-hyphenate. Even if it's just a day job now. Like, I feel like it's just so hard to
I
survive.
Agree. Even if you can do it monetarily, from a mental health standpoint, I'm like, even very successful actors who are working all the time, I don't mean like A-list, but people who work all the time, get paid well, there are still, at bare minimum, months and months and months where they're sitting around with nothing to do.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out something, whether it's like building furniture or...
Yeah. Well, we need artists subsidize something.
Yeah.
I don't know how we do it, though.